Hey everybody, it's Alvin Brown, TCHPP, the Center for Healing and Peak Performance and Mediocrity to Greatness, but we'll be changing to Journey to Personal Greatness in alignment with the new book coming out in the fall. But I am here for short and sweet, and let's make it that way. Today we're going to talk about abdominal recruitment, how to get the best from all that work you've done once you get to stage and you're trying to pop those abs. This is for my bodybuilding, physique, fitness peeps who compete this way, and when you're being scrutinized for the most defined body, the most conditioned body, these things matter. So we got 3 key points: nerves, structure, and connections. 1, nerves. What's going on? Are the nerves able to fire properly? Any impingement, I'm talking very small, doesn't have to be a lot where you feel it. It could be a structural imbalance from previous histories of injuries, or repetitive overuse, doing one thing too much on one side, and then when I look at you, I see a low shoulder, high switch, vertebrae rotated. That's the kind of thing that can cause these subtle changes in how the nerves fire, and you won't find a recruitment you won't find a symmetry in your body. One side will fire better, you just can't seem to make that mind-muscle connection. Next thing I want you to look at is what we led into, structure. If I look at you, or if anyone's ever said to you, "Why do you notice that you have a lower shoulder, higher hip, or foot rotated, or anything like that?" You've noticed yourself that when you put things on, they kind of don't feel right. Well, those are structural imbalances that we need to look at, because structure governs function. If the structure is off, function won't be right. And again, it's all about, some of you know what I'm talking about, when you try to contract one side versus the other, it just doesn't seem to be the same. You can't connect the mind and the muscle. That's when you got to think about, it's not just about getting back to the gym and doing more abs. It's about how are you able to recruit them. So I want you to think about. Next thing is connections. Muscles work in chains. For instance, if I'm trying to contract my obliques, I got to think about what's going on in my lower back, my lumbar. I got to think about what's going on in my lats, my psoas deep below in my abdominal area. Got to think about what's going on with my serratus anterior, the big muscle here that you can see it's filleted on the side here when you're really cut. Are those things firing properly? Because they can affect how the obliques fire, because they interrelate with each other. Nothing works in isolation on your body. So if one thing's off, it might affect the next. So I want you to think about those 3 points. If you don't have a therapist on your team, get one. Doesn't have to be us, but we're here for you. But get a therapist who you can interact with and communicate with and let them know what's going on. And you're talking about chiropractors, physio, massage, ART, whatever it is, AT, athletic therapists, whoever. Get yourself a partner on your team. And think about nerves, structure, and connections, interconnections with other muscles. And then you can get the most out of all that work you've done for the 16 weeks, 20 weeks, a year. You can actually get to stage and show everything you're supposed to show. All right? So short, sweet, gives us some thought. You can connect with us, 905-420-4325. Visit us at our website, tchpp.com, and we'll be happy to help. Otherwise, get someone on your team, get it going, and we'll talk to you later.